For centuries, the pyramids of Giza have stood as one of the greatest mysteries in human history. Among them, the Great Pyramid, built for Pharaoh Khufu, continues to challenge scientists, engineers, and historians to this day. The Great Pyramid is made of more than 2.3 million massive stone blocks. Some of these blocks weigh over 70 tons each, and yet this enormous structure rises to a height of nearly 150 meters. Numbers like these are hard to fully grasp. Even with modern cranes, heavy machinery, and advanced construction technology, building something like this today would be an extreme engineering challenge. So the question is simple and terrifying at the same time. How did people who lived over 4,000 years ago accomplish this? They had no steel cranes, no engines, no concrete mixers, no modern tools. All they supposedly had were simple metal tools, wood, ropes, and human strength. And the mystery doesn't stop there. The stones of the pyramid are fitted together with such precision that you can barely slide a blade between them, without using any cement or adhesive materials. So how did they do it? There are only two possibilities. Either the ancient Egyptians possessed knowledge far beyond what we imagine, or they discovered an incredibly simple method that modern thinking completely overlooked. Welcome to Nowixa Lab, where we explore the mysteries that challenge everything we think we know. If you enjoy deep questions, hidden history, and unexplained phenomena, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss future episodes. Now let's dive into one of the biggest questions ever asked. How were the pyramids really built? Theories that tried to explain the impossible. Over the years, countless theories have emerged. Some were rejected completely, some remain controversial, and some are simply strange. One popular theory claims that aliens built the pyramids. As unbelievable as it sounds, millions of people genuinely believe that advanced beings from outer space helped construct these monuments. However, there is no scientific evidence to support this idea. It remains nothing more than speculation. Another theory suggests that the ancient Egyptians were giants, massive beings with extraordinary strength, making it easy to lift enormous stones. But archaeological evidence tells a different story. What science actually shows. Mummies discovered in tombs and displayed in museums clearly show that ancient Egyptians had normal human proportions. Their coffins, tools, and living spaces were all designed for average-sized humans. They were not giants. They were not supernatural beings. So once again, the question returns, how did they do it? The traditional explanation, and why it doesn't work. The commonly taught explanation says that stones were cut in southern Egypt, transported across long distances, and dragged to the pyramid site. Large mud ramps were built, and stones were pulled upward using wooden rollers and ropes. At first glance, it sounds reasonable, but scientifically, it falls apart. A simple dirt ramp could never support 70-ton blocks without collapsing. Wooden rollers would break under such extreme weight. To make this method work, the ramp would need to be larger than the pyramid itself, and yet no physical evidence of such massive ramps has ever been found. Trying to fix a broken theory. Some researchers proposed that water was poured on sand to reduce friction while dragging stones. Others suggested that ancient water canals connected to the Nile allowed stones to be transported by boats. These ideas may explain transportation, but they do not explain vertical lifting. No cranes, no advanced pulleys, no machinery. Still, no clear answer. A radical question changes everything. What if the pyramid stones were never lifted at all? What if they were never carved or transported? This idea was proposed by researcher Joseph Davidovits, supported by others such as Erich von Daniken. According to this theory, pyramid blocks were not natural stone. They were artificially created, similar to modern concrete. Man-made stone, not carved rock. The ancient Egyptians may have developed a special mixture made from limestone, clay, water, and chemical compounds. This mixture was poured into molds directly at the construction site. Once hardened, it became solid, durable stone, capable of lasting thousands of years. The evidence that sparked the theory. When scientists scanned the Great Pyramid using advanced imaging techniques, the results were unexpected. Internal readings showed unusual water content inside the blocks. Natural stone should not contain this much water, but man-made stone would. Joseph Davidovits later recreated similar materials in laboratory experiments and succeeded. Why this theory makes sense? If the stones were poured instead of lifted, no massive transportation, no extreme lifting, no advanced machinery, perfect alignment becomes possible. The mystery of bonding disappears. The pyramids were not stacked, they were cast in place. The mystery remains, but the logic is clear. This theory may not be the final answer, but among all existing explanations, it remains one of the most logical and scientifically acceptable. Ancient Egyptians possessed knowledge in astronomy, chemistry, and engineering that still surprises scientists today. And despite all modern technology, we are still trying to fully understand how they achieved the impossible. If this question made you think, you're in the right place. This is Nowixa Lab.